Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon, and I end up alone. I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls impolite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect.
Wagwan people, Blue Manny here, back again with another episode of Barrow AFC Career Mode Season 5. Today we start off our first games in the Premier League. I think I'm probably going to try and do all of them like I usually do with this series. I like to play the first few. Well, I like to play everyone first. I think I'll probably play all of these games, and then why do I keep? I haven't done this for a while because I've been working on another project. Like December, it's busy again. Yeah, I've been working on my other project, which I've now released. So I'm trying to get back into the full swing of doing this. Obviously, we made a lot of signings in the last episode. We have brought in Traore, Florentino, Todibo, Lafont. Still looking to improve in other areas. Maybe, I think, probably rotation-wise, we probably need to improve a little bit more. Obviously, I put Florentino back so he could play his position properly, which is knocked Todibo back a little bit. Hopefully that won't have too much effect on things. Let's get this press conference underway.
Thank you for joining us, guys. We'll be taking questions now.
Get cracking. I'm excited to be back doing this again. Yeah, so it's been a little while since I've played FIFA properly, but I'm hoping I won't be too rusty and we can get something out of this game against Southampton as we get kicked off in the Premier League season. At home in this first one against Southampton, which I remember saying, I think it was last episode, I think we played Southampton at the beginning of last season. We definitely played them in the first couple of episodes of last season. They were quite difficult. We had a very up and down season last year, of course, as everyone saw, but we did eventually get European qualification.
All aim for this game. First game of the season. All that preparation is for this.
Of a season. For the most goals in a season in the Premier League, which is lovely. Our new goalkeeper Alban Lafont and Todibo at the back with the normal lads. Florentino. Oh, they've changed the formation. 5-1-1-1-2. I didn't notice that until just now. That's quite funny. But anyway, that's quite cool though that the game's identified that the formation has changed and changed it in the actual loading screen. I didn't know it did that. The new faces for Southampton: Angus Gunn in goal, Larry, Yangon, Christensen and Parade, Mama Balde, Norman, Ward-Prowse, Sigurdsson and Player up top, and one on the bench, Cornet on the bench, Will Schmidt, Boetius. Couple new faces for Southampton. Like I say, I'm probably going to be a bit rusty, but let's hope it's not too bad. Oh no, Ben White's gone down with an injury.
Norman.
That's not how you want to start the season for sure. Leroy's got to get out here now as Southampton come forward dangerously, but they're offside in this one. And luckily, because Alban Lafont came out to claim the ball and got himself chipped.
Well, it's a good decision from the assistant referee. Spot
Ben
on
White
there.
has picked up an injury. It looks like it's just going to be a shoulder injury that we're well versed with at Barrow. We get a lot of shoulder injuries. Devo now backing down Sigurdsson. He's going to win it in a very dangerous area. Jack Grealish has the opportunity to go through on goal. Takes a shot. That's a good save by Angus Gunn.
Well, Derek, there's nothing between these two teams in terms of possession. Can someone take control of this game? Take a few more risks. Hopefully we'll see a goal soon.
Why did I just say fucking?
An attack full of promise. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders.
Some player goes through. Alban Lafont does well enough though to put him off.
Goal kick.
And Grealish. He finds
Well, not covering himself in
He
glory
can.
defensively.
It does pop through to Grealish. He chips, but it's a clearance off the line. Messina Traore now. Another block. Junior Adamu, but he's offside. Jack Grealish does so well to chip Anger's gum, but Gagnon coming back and getting the ball off the line. Jack Grealish again going through on goal. Can he hold on to it? He can. Knocks it back to Austin Gale.
That is that for the first half here.
Haven't done this for a while. Knocks it back to Austin Gale, but his shot will go wide. That was so close to us going 1-0 up right there. So close.
Crossing opportunity.
Valeri plays it inside to Norman.
Jan Valeri.
Sigurdsson
Norman
has been a bit problematic for us in this one, I'm not going to lie.
Can he finish
rolls
this?
Through. Lafont, what are you doing? We are 1-0 down, and that's not good because it's late in the game, but I don't know why Lafont hasn't even tried to go for that ball. I did say I used to love Alban Lafont, but I had problems with one of his Ultimate Team cards. Please don't say I'm going to have the same problems. Look at that, he doesn't even move. I mean, it is a good finish by Sigurdsson, but you've got to move there. That's not a foul, he won the ball.
Playing advantage here.
Mengi's going to knock that
maintain possession.
Into the scene for right now. Daniel Arzani, this is what he does so well. Through the middle. Oh, Daniel Arzani, you've got to love him. The man we got in on a free last season, converted from a right winger to a cam, and Daniel Arzani is showing up incredibly for us off the bench. Jack Grealish obviously had that opportunity to almost score, but besides from that, it's been a bit quiet. But Daniel Arzani, straight through the middle of both of the centre-backs, powers it into the top corner and gets us back on level terms here. You've got to love Daniel Arzani. He shows up big for us. Bango, can you win that? You can't. But they will give the ball away. Now Daniel Arzani needs some help.
It's not lost on them what a goal could mean at this late. He's in with a chance.
Into the box. Going to strike it. That's a good block. And it's come back to him, but what a save. Norman. With how they're coming forward. Oh my God, Waldschmidt had the chance, goes through on goal, takes the strike, but luckily for us puts it wide. Very hotly contested game. These Southampton boys, I mean, they only had 2 shots. I thought it was more hot. They had all the possession, but actually only 2 shots on goal. Ben White is out for 5 days. Grealish has gone up by 1 to an 86 now, which is nice to see. Obviously, we're still in the transfer window, so if there are opportunities to do business, we probably still will. We've got training to do, so I'll probably do this off camera. In fact, I will do this off camera. I'll be back. And then look to replace them. Jesse Lingard's a free agent. Do I pick Jesse Lingard up? You know what? I might do it just because I wanted to pick him up before. He's 31 now, so I can't imagine he's going to be very high rated. But you know what? Let's pick up Jesse Lingard for a year. Why not? Jay Ling's obviously killing it in the Prem at the minute with West Ham. He's going to want a lot, isn't he? I'll give them 30 and 500, see what they say to that. Oh, they're happy with that. I'll probably just massively overpaid. Well, there you go. We've picked up Jay Lings just because we can. He'll play every now and then, maybe. Oh, he's still 77 rated, actually. Well, that's quite surprising. But yeah, we've picked up Jesse Lingard on a year. I wanted to sign Jesse Lingard when we were in the lower league, so I'm more than happy to pay that money, actually. Right, Leicester game coming up here, as we see a bunch of interesting other players. For me, not really too bothered about any of those that are going. Junior Firpo has finished his training to be a full-time left wing back now. which is lovely to see. Not much room for growth for him. Oh, I forgot I was meant to make a change there, but I've gone straight into the game, so, oh well, no changes. Straight into it. Sorry if you can hear an obnoxiously loud car outside.
And hello to you
away
from the
to
English
Leicester
Midlands. We're
today
here at the King Power Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary box by Lee Dixon, and we've got
Another
Premier
team
League action coming right up.
Are quite tough.
What a game this
beat,
promises to be, Lee.
Thanks, Derek. I'm sure
we proved
both
in the
coaches
last
will
game
want
that
their
we
players to start with a
have
real
what
zip
it
in their
takes
play.
to
Really show
still
the opposition
contend.
what they're in for. That could
We
lead to
just,
fireworks. Let's hope
unfortunately,
so.
didn't quite finish well enough. I wonder if this game they'll be playing Daniel Armati up top again.
Well, there's something wonderfully artistic about James Maddison and his overall game. Lee, what part might he play in this match?
Well, the more you give this lad the ball, the better the team normally plays. He switches the ball, he links play from left to right, up and down the pitch. He keeps possession, a brilliant player.
I was waiting for it. Let's see the Leicester
Here's
City
how
lineup.
Leicester City will line up. How would you sum up
Reece
this
James,
formation, Lee?
Juan Felicius,
5-2-3,
Dyer,
3-4-3,
Dano
lots
at
of
the
numbers.
back, Sakari and
Most important
Ndidi
thing
in
is
the
the fullbacks.
midfield,
They need to supply
Cengiz,
support
Bustos
to their
and Maddison
centre-backs
up
in
top. Maddison
defensive
actually playing as a
mode.
winger
Going
this
forward,
game.
they
They've
have
got
to
Odson
supply
Edouard, Jared
some
Bowen
sort of
on the
support
bench
to the
as
wide
well.
players who will
Our
try and
team's the
provide
same team as the
service to
last
lone
game.
striker.
Let's hope, unlike last game, this game we can pick up a win. And Ndidi now. Looking for Maddison again. Tadibo doesn't do well enough to win the ball.
Can they create something?
That's a good ball through, but that's a good save from Alban Lafont.
Tremendous
Good block. Can we get the ball away? My God.
But just a fraction off.
Good first save from Lafont, but doesn't manage to get back in goal quick enough. And luckily there's a block there and then an offside. Forward we come. Austin Gale can spin on this one and play it straight to Firpo. He can do a 1-2 quickly into. There's no 2 though. That's
credit for winning the ball back.
There we go. We're going to play it short to Tadibo here. He'll find Florentino. Austin Gale.
Can he find
switches and takes the shot.
Into the gloves of the goalkeeper.
It's a good save. Gale. Passing game has not been there for Austin Gale. Oh my God, Bustos has absolutely ruined Ted Mengi there, and he's finished it.
To give them the lead.
And once again, we're behind early in this game. And Bustos thinks he's Kylian Mbappe, apparently. But
well, when we see this again, it is a wonderful effort, a solo effort. Got to question the defenders. They just back off him, and he takes full advantage.
Great smash.
So the match is
and we are 1-0 down.
Traore.
Another thing I've noticed is the wing-back lads aren't really making runs like they did last season either.
I must say, this looks promising.
Just going to hold on to it for a minute. I thought we were going to run out of time.
For the first
we're going into half-time, 1-0 down, unfortunately.
Lassina Traore. Oh, he's given
and
the
once
ball
again, in the final third, we don't find the pass.
And scope for them to produce something exciting.
Jack Grealish almost gets through. Going to fall to Adamu, back to Grealish, and there we go. Finally a little bit of quality. We get a little bit lucky to hold on to the ball, but it bobbles over to Junior Adamu, and he can lay it back to Jack Grealish, who can smash
well,
home.
we see it again here, and the pace and accuracy of this passing
Lovely
is a dream.
little
then there's
layback
plenty
there,
to do from there.
Pretty much academic from that
pace,
position that Jack Grealish is going to tuck that one away. We
We
are back in this game.
Well,
now, I'd like to go ahead.
One apiece.
Crosses aren't even coming in. Ben White's going to back down Zakaria.
Reece James.
To get back into position now, though.
Zakaria.
Gale takes over.
Now Bustos.
Oh, what is that?
On this occasion?
What is that? Not fully deserved. Shut up, though. I hate that so much. What is that defending? I don't understand it.
Well,
look at this from Ted Mengi. What is Tadibo doing? He acts like he's going to put a foot in, then doesn't. Brilliant. Now, in the 74th, we're behind again. I'm going to bring Asai Samuel in early in this one, and Arzani, because Arzani last game
brilliant effort
to get us a goal to go back level, which we just did, but then concede again. I don't know what happened between Ted Mengi and Tadibo there. Just neither of them decide to do anything.
Florentino. And it's with Osai Samuel. Moving the ball nicely, trying to carve out the equaliser.
Be patient on this one.
Right, Osai Samuel. In position.
They're just crowding me. Oh, but Osai Samuel works it beautifully back onto the other side and curls it into the far post. That's why we brought him on. Osai Samuel, what a beautiful bit of work there. They were trying to crowd me out. He finds the gap through the middle and manages to curl onto the back post. Beautiful finish from Osai Samuel. Look at this. Nice little fake shot there. Finds it, sees the gap, and then that is a beautiful finish from Osai Samuel, to be honest.
And it's level again here.
That is a great finish from the lad.
Being put through something of an emotional
2-2 now. So now let's try and push on, and instead of being the team that keeps going behind and having to fight back, let's try and be the team that goes in front. Gale. Oh, I can't do anything with it, but falls Florentino again. Oh, damn, we can't find the ball through. We've still got time. No, Adamu, what you... Adamu. Why is he not taking control of that ball? It's come straight to his feet. It's another draw, 2-2. I mean, I'm happy that we fought back to get the draw, but I'm not particularly happy about the defending of this team right now. Leicester were incredibly tough to get through, but we've got to be defending better than that. That's not good enough level. Teden Mengi. Manchester United have come back in for Teden Mengi. Let's see if they've got anyone that they'd be willing to swap for. I said I would negotiate with Teden Mengi, but only if I can get a player in return. So let's see. We actually play United in this episode as well, so that'd be even more interesting if he does go. 88 rated Anthony Martial. Jesus. I don't think we really want a striker. Let's see if I can get Donny van der Beek as well as because who doesn't want an 88 rated striker? I know he's aging a bit, but that's 50. That's even more that I'm asking for there. They don't want to swap their players, so I'm not really interested if they don't want to swap their players. Interesting that United would come back in for a player that we literally got off of them. Well, we didn't actually. He was a free agent, wasn't he? Yeah, he was. Wait, they let him leave for free, and we got him off the free agency, and now they're coming back in paying 90+ million for a player that they didn't even want. That's kind of madness if you think about it. I think I might look at getting Rabbi Matundo in, but I'm going to play this Arsenal game first. Arsenal sitting 7th. We are going to make a few changes here. 2 draws that could have feasibly been wins as well. You know our team, the only changes we have made is Bright Osai Samuel and Daniel Arzani are getting their starts in this one, having had 2 good performances off the bench each. Also Jesse Lingard comes up to the bench and might get some game time in this one because Daniel Arzani's stamina is a little bit up and down, so he'll probably be quite tired. So the Arsenal lineup: Bert Leno in goal, Maitland-Niles, Klosterman, Koundé, O'Connell and Tierney at the back, Amado and Kudus in midfield, Nicola Pepe, Weghorst and Martinelli up top, Luke Hernandez on the bench, Dolberg, Atal, Sebastian Haller, Emil Smith-Rowe. Let's go. Defenders there.
Arzani. This is looking threatening.
Way through this space. Junior Adama holds onto the ball. Junior Adama into the box. Oh, no, tries to play in Daniel Arzani, but Leno does well to get out and intercept.
Maitland-Niles.
Maitland-Niles now coming forward. Gets back down.
It's with Lucas Klosterman.
Austin Gale, Maitland-Niles.
And really pressing their opponents.
Junior
and dispossessed.
Wins it, and Austin Gale then does win it. Daniel Arzani now. Going the wrong foot.
To jump in front.
Man, and smash one. Daniel Arzani is something special in this game, isn't it? Like, he just plays so much above the level that he's actually at. It's incredible. Like that, to wrong foot Klosterman and then get away from
well,
him
we can
and
take
then
another
smash
look at this
home.
now,
Look,
and he's
gets
connected
away from
so well
Klosterman
with
there,
it, generating a
and then
lot of power.
smashes
The keeper
it.
just
That's
can't
a
react in
great
time.
finish.
Look.
So much power on that. Daniel Arzani already has his
Arsenal
second goal of
restart
the
game
season.
then, and they have work to do as they try to wipe out that last goal.
Grealish's position in the starting lineup may genuinely be in jeopardy if Arzani keeps playing this well. Going to find Junior Firpo, Austin Gale.
Is it going to
Junior
end up being
Adamo,
productive
Daniel
for them?
Arzani again has space.
Oh, tremendous block.
Gets the ball back. Oh, Daniel Arzani just can't finish it this time. But very, very close to having his second of the game. Very, very close.
Well, Derek, he's trying to make himself heard down there. Very difficult to hear the coach from the sidelines. It's still very tight, this game.
Need Austin Gale to go across there. He does, but a little bit late. I hate those dragbacks. They're so frustrating because you don't want to put a tackle in, because otherwise you know you're going to foul them. Corner. This is going to be dangerous without Veghorst left in the box. However, it goes near post. Checks Sumahoro getting closed. Can't quite clear it, actually. In fact, the clearance is horrific. But for some reason, there's 1-2 between the two players. One with them is Jules Koundé. Corner to Barrow.
Played into the centre of the box.
Oh, Adamu wins it, but it's a good header off the line. Ben White's just going to bang this one on the edge of the box. Doesn't win it. Veghorst will win it, and that will be half-time. We do currently hold a lead over Arsenal going into half-time. So hopefully, we've played alright. Defensively, not been amazing, but we've not been awful. Bernd Leno doesn't look like he knows which side to go here. He is eventually just going to kick it. Florentino can't read the kick.
News to relay to you, and this is
hot
off the press.
Leon
Goretzka has completed his move to Bayern.
Now. That's
well,
a very
I think
good
everybody
ball
will be
from
excited by this transfer. He's a real starter, a proper player. I'd love to have played with him.
Ben White lunges in but doesn't get the ball. Arsenal going to level. Bad defending. I said defensively we hadn't been great, and there's your evidence. Almada, the one who starts the move, is the one who ends up finishing the move. And once again, Barrow AFC
it's a really lovely through
back.
ball, and he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much.
It's not good defending. I don't know why Ben White lunged in the way he did. Left a massive gap for Almada, and Almada took advantage fully of that gap.
Mohamed Kudus. Can they grab the lead late on?
Forward again. Ben White does get a foot in, but doesn't win the ball with Tierney now.
Moving the ball effectively,
Florentino does well.
For the right
just as Jesse Lingard got the ball, and I was thinking, there it is, it's our break, but it's the end of the game.
In terms of the scoreline.
Third draw in a row to start the season. Like, I'm not disappointed because we're not losing, but I'm not happy because we're not winning. Again, another team that only had 2 shots and scored from one of them. Defensively, we need to be more sound. We're just not quite there right now, and I'm not sure why.
Just a quick couple of questions.
Unfortunately, disappointment of another draw. Teden Mengi, another transfer offer for Teden Mengi. It's from Spurs, so let's see if they have any players that I'd be interested in taking off their hands. They've come in quite low with their offer, though, to be honest, so I'm not 100% certain that I even want to entertain this, considering their offer is literally 79.1. Nope. See you, Jose. You don't even work there anymore, mate. See you later, mate. Right. Training to do, and then we get into our last game of the episode on deadline day. Just got a bunch of rescheduled matches, so hopefully that's the draw for the Europa League. A bunch of lads being called up by their national teams. Teden Mengi, Ben White, Austin Gale, all going up to England. Alban Lafont for France. Junior Adamu for Austria. Ben Cabango and Ben Williams for Wales. Sumahoro for the Ivory Coast. And Daniel Arzani getting called up for Australia, which is very nice for those boys. I'm sure they're more than happy with that. Here we go. Europa League draw. It has happened. So let's see Who do we end up drawing? We've got Fiorentina, Haraven and Brøndby. Not a super difficult group, to be fair. Let's go take a look at all the groups properly. We don't play Fiorentina, we play Fiorentina second. I mean, Haraven could be difficult, but Fiorentina are definitely the most difficult in there. Sporting, Lille, Basel and Cluj in Group B. Sociedad, Galatasaray, Luzern and Derry City in Group C. Group D, Napoli, Genk, Rapid Vienna, and I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that because you know my pronunciations are dog shit. Frankfurt, AZ, Pilsen, and again, not going to attempt it. Chelsea, OM, Fenerbahce, and Gdansk. That's probably one of the tougher groups I've seen. Sevilla, Anderlecht, Midtjylland, and Helsinki in Group G. Nice, Genk, Olympiacos, and Guillermes. That's probably the toughest group so far, actually. Leverkusen, that's an easy group for Leverkusen. And that's a toughish group. Newcastle, Cagliari, Trabzonspor, and AEK Athens. That's a toughish group. Rennes, Porto, Poak, Allianzspor. That's another fairly tough one. Hertha Berlin, Young Boys, Eibar, and Sturm Graz. Some interesting groups in there. Like I say, ours shouldn't realistically be too tough, but you never know, you could slip up. So when is our first match actually comes in next episode now. That is very exciting. I'm very excited for next episode now, but we have first got to play United and finish deadline day before we can get on to next episode. I'm going to start Raheem Harper in this one, and I'm also going to start Jesse Lingard against his former club. Daniel Arzani, unfortunately, will be the one missing out on this game. Dean Henderson in goal, Wan-Bissaka, Duarte, Joe Gomez and Frances at back, or Frances, Paul Pogba, Conrad Lima, Andres Pereira, Fernandes, Rashford with Anthony Martial. Pereira is an interesting one. They've got Van der Beek on the bench, Casemiro, Dest. I have to say, Pereira is definitely an interesting one. Did not expect to see him in the Manchester United starting lineup. Can Florentino... Oh, Florentino, you do not want to be leading with your foot there. Surprised he has injured him as well. I'm surprised that Florentino didn't get sent off there, to be honest. He could have... Well, he might have snapped Conrad Lima's leg. I don't know why he decided to lead with his foot on that. That's a horror challenge from Florentino, and I'm not sure how he's got away with that, to be honest. Casemiro is going to be coming on. You can see also Marcus Rashford suffering with a shoulder problem. So that's 2 injuries already on this Manchester United team. Rashford probably will shake his off at some point now, I'd imagine.
Bruno Fernandes.
Well, this is the day. His debut
forthcoming, and it's going to be interesting to see what he produces. What do you think we should expect to see from him, Lee?
Well, Derek, I fully expect him to slip into that defence and look like he's been there for years.
Florentino now can find Traore. Can he get his first goal for the club? Oh my God, what a huge mistake by the United defence. Pass it straight to Florentino, who is about a yard away from goal. Well, it's more than that, actually. But it's an open net, so he can just power straight through. Traore does well. It's a good save by Dean Henderson. But Joe Gomez literally plays it straight to Florentino while Dean Henderson is out of goal. And Duarte can't do anything to stop that. Florentino gets his first Barrow goal. But it's really just handed to him on a plate by Joe Gomez there. Don't know what Joe Gomez's plan was. Why he decided to pass it literally straight back to Florentino. Bruno Fernandes, who's been very influential to start this game, but we do win it back. Traore, what a ball from Traore to find Sumahoro out here. Zumahara, can you whip one? He does, but Lingard can't get it.
Take advantage of the
Traore
opportunity.
now. Florentino again. Got another opportunity. It's a great hit, but a good save from Dean Henderson. Jesse Lingard to put this one in, but Paul Pogba is in there and wins it, as you probably would expect Paul Pogba to do.
Marcus Rashford
and Martial trying to play 1-2s together.
Now
they do manage to
Casemiro.
close it off, so they have to go back to the defence.
Rashford.
Zumahara's been
And news
caught
of a
out
goal
of
in the
position
City
here,
game.
though.
Alan
Florentino, though, is
McAnally.
always
It's a goal
there.
for Manchester City.
Just
It's been scored
sweeping.
by Raheem Sterling. It was a soft shot that came in, but the keeper seemed rooted to his
Duarte,
spot.
that's a very good ball
Didn't move.
forward. Paul
34
Pogba
minutes
gets it.
played. 1-0.
Back to Anthony
Is it
Martial.
going to
Paul
be?
Pogba into the box. Tedder with him, and
He had to
Tedder
react
does so
and
well
did.
there. Bruno Fernandes.
of
Oh, it's a
stoppage
good
time
ball
has
around the
been added
corner,
on.
but why would
away
Anthony
by
Martial
Manchester
pass it
United.
there? That's a ridiculous pass from Anthony Martial.
That will do it
Gives
for
us
the
the
first
ball back
half
for
here
free,
at the
and we're
theatre.
going to take a
Chance to
1-0
cross.
lead into half-time again. Obviously, the last 1-0 lead we had at half-time we threw away. So let's hope
As anticipated,
we can
plenty
play
of
better in
talking
this
points
one.
so far.
Traore has
And
had a
now
much
the second
better
half
game.
is underway.
Not really been too impressive since his
And Pogba taking
move
charge
earlier
defensively.
in the window. That should be Traore.
What can he do from here?
Lingard through and goal.
Lingard! Well, that's how to hit them.
I could tell when he
Quite
hit it
accurate
there,
enough,
wasn't quite going in the direction that we wanted. It's a good run from Lingard though. He peels off well, but just doesn't quite get the shot right in this match.
Kick
To
awarded
see
to Manchester
if
United.
he can find some footing.
Well,
He
both
has
teams
been
have had
okay
substitutes warming up,
at
and
the
now
beginning
both
of this
will
season.
rely on
Van der
their
Beek on
respective
now
benches.
for Paul Pogba.
A
Even the
deft
header,
clearance.
but it's going to go back to Duarte.
Well,
so
United in
can come
control
back
with their
forward with it
possession,
again.
but it's just whether
Joaquin
they can
Harper,
convert
that's
that
a good ball
possession
around the
into
corner
clip.
for
This could be the
Anthony Martial.
equaliser.
Tadibo holding him up. Oh, it's a good ball around the corner, but it's a great save
Still
from Alban
alive.
Lafont.
Wonderful
Falls
block.
down to Marcus Rashford,
Showing
who
good
tried to hit it
defensive
first
judgment.
time. But he can't get it. Now we can come away.
Well, Derek, could
with
that be the
Zumahara.
moment
He
that
can get
turns
away
the
from
impetus of this game
Casemiro
around?
for
Super
sure.
goalkeeping, wasn't it?
And
Just
space
slow
to
down
cross
here.
it. Florentino.
Florentino
Harper.
does find that ball to Joaquin Harper. He's got space and he
Spectacular
smashes
save.
one,
Top-class
but it's
goalkeeping.
saved by Dean Henderson. Jack Grealish to
And
whip in
over
this
comes
corner.
the corner.
Junior Adamu waiting
Failed
for
to
it.
get it away
Dropped to
properly.
Tedder Mengi
Oh,
though.
tremendous block.
Big deflection on it.
Fisted clear.
Adamu goes up for it. Can we put it back in again by winning the header? No, we can't. Marcus Rashford's going to try and break away from Jack Grealish here. Tadibo does win the
He's
ball back
lost it.
though. Jack Grealish now
Plenty of
down the
players
wing,
waiting
puts
in the
one in the
middle.
middle. Go
Well, he dealt with that ball
Gomez.
played in rather
Joe
well.
Gomez
And the
gets back
referee
to
has
make the
given the
header.
corner. So maybe scope here
Put
for
in
them to
again
add to their
from Jack
lead.
Grealish. Good
And the
header from
goalkeeper up to
Adamu,
the
but a
task.
good
Well,
save.
yeah, it's a decent save, but
from
if he lets
Dean
that in, you'll be
Henderson.
asking questions.
Van der Beek.
Florentino
On to Bruno
now.
Fernandes.
Florentino gets in there twice, 3 times from Florentino.
Well, terrific
And
defending
that
to
should
stop
see
them
us
progressing.
get our first win
And
of the
so the
season,
final
and it
whistle here.
does.
The visitors
What
come
a
out on
bit of
top
defending from Florentino at the end of that game.
Won it for him in the end.
Well
Really
done,
tight affair
Florentino. That was a great.
Chance to cross.
He played great in that game. Obviously, he was sort of gifted the goal in the end, but he had an absolutely amazing game defensively and linking up the play. He played very well. All right, deadline day now. Victor Osimhen has gone from Paris Saint-Germain to Barcelona for 120 million. All of the top 3 deals are over 120. Oh, over 100 million, sorry. Conrad Lima is unfortunately out for 2 months. I wanted to know. Yeah, he did. Oh, he broke his metatarsal. Florentino is lucky to stay on the pitch. He broke his metatarsal. We injured 3 United players in that one. But we come away with the win, so I can't feel sorry for United, you know, to be honest. So we are on deadline day. I've got 18 million. I think I'm going to wait. I'll fast forward about 5 hours, see if anything comes in, and then go from there as to what we do. We've got a Aaron Hickey transfer offer. That's interesting. The Ted Mengi one we're just going to reject. Aaron Hickey, though, I definitely will negotiate. Sporting again, a team that has bought a lot of our players. I wonder, could we get Idris Khan? No, we couldn't get Idris Khan back, could we? So from Panzo is a 76 at the moment. I just wanted to see who they had mostly. I'm going to ask them for a little bit more. I'm going to ask for 17.5 for Aaron Hickey. Oh, they're happy with 17.5. Okay then. Well, Aaron Hickey may be on his way out then. I don't want to sell Aaron Hickey, but I'm mostly selling him because I could use the money to do something a bit more interesting, kind of thing. Like, it's not like I want to get rid of him, but there's more interesting deals available. Aaron Hickey has been sold, so that should give us about 25 million, right? Oh no, it gives us way more than that. 32, so I'm now going to go in and try and do a bit of business for someone. I'm not quite sure who though. If we can, it might be Rabbi Matundo that I try and go for. Don't know his valuation anymore though, because he's been on my list for so long. So I'm going to go in and offer 20 million off the bat. I'm saying 32. Let's say 24. Well, not 32 again. 29.1 it is. Let me go in to contract negotiations with the young man. He's a player that I've wanted to try for a while, so I'm quite interested to get him in. 450. Gone up to 4. Well, you're not having the 450 as well as more wages, are you? Right, let's bring this down to 250 then. You can have 42. It's not quite what we wanted. 42, yeah. Not quite what you wanted, right? So Rabbi Matundo has come in, 79 rated currently. He's going to be a nice rotational player for us to use. Only got 2 million now, so I think we'll probably leave it there and fast forward unless something else happens, which by the looks of it it's about to. What is this? Oh no, just interest in someone else. We'll get to the last hour, then take a look around, see what everybody has been doing with their deals. As you can see, a lot of money being spent. 800 million. Are we going to get $1 billion? Doesn't look like it this time. Right, let's scroll through quickly back to the beginning. Right, Arsenal bought in Dolberg and Atau and sold a lot of players. Pereira, Nketiah, Belotti, Hernandez and Haller. They actually had Hernandez and Haller, so they've only just sold them on deadline day. A lot of business here for Aston Villa. Soler, David, Radu and Rog coming in. Diop, Pedraza, Hakeem, Sanchez and Martinez all out. Obviously a lot of work for us. One of the only seasons that we haven't actually gone even. Brighton have got Chaplin, Anderson, João Mario, Rowe and sold Moda. Nebel, is that Endilu? Endilu? I'm going to go Endilu. Endilu, Escobar and Hauptmann all in at Burnley, with Florentino and Tuanzebe all going out. Fabian in at Chelsea with Ziyech going out. Katone, Zakagny and Willock in at Crystal Palace, with Cordova, Ferguson and Eze all going out. Niamsi? Fucking hell. Niamsi, Suarez, Taffarel, Prip and Pellenard all in. Don't actually think I know any of those players. Sanchez and Cancelo in at Everton, with Paulista, Pickford, Mendy, Silva and Svensson all going. Diop, Hatanaka, Aguilar and Elmas all in at Fulham, with Hector going out. Bujlow, Marquez in at Leicester, with Moraes and Haustenberg leaving. Malacia, the fake Mertens Moatens, and I'm not going to say that name, all in at Liverpool with Savage and Karius out. Nissan and Ndombele in at City with Foden, Koulibaly, Cancelo and Silva all going. Duarte in at United. De Gea, Romagnoli, Jovic and Diallo all out. So much business going on at Newcastle. Jesus. De Gea, Cash, Kalik, Belotti and Dubois all in. Malacia, Woodman, Darlow, Fraser and Dunk all out. 122 spent with 104 sold. That's quite impressive. Norman, Kalar, Allen and Ennis all in at Southampton. Luis Felipe, Rudiger, Chabi Mangas. What is that? Tanganga and Galashi out. Onyeka, Kim J and Tete all in at Watford with Cash and Anderson going out. Mancini and Horta only in at West Ham with no outgoings. Alaba, Mendes and Tanganga all in at Wolves with Gigo, Saliba and Marquez all going out. Ladies and gents, in and with a nice little bow on it. That will be us ending this episode. I'm very excited to get involved in the next one. Let's take a look at our youth lads we have in here at the minute. I'd say they're looking pretty average. To be honest, I'm going to leave them in there because there's nothing really that special. Austin Gale, I need to let you know that I've been reading some of the stuff that people have been saying about me lately in my future. I just wanted to ask you for another chance. Yeah, you still got a chance here, Austin. Don't panic, mate. You'll be fine. But yeah, that is the end of this episode. So, thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and peace.